All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to day one of Analyze Your Trade, number 216. So this is our live charting event, and we have a great lineup and a two-day event for this one, scheduled today, Tuesday, and tomorrow, Wednesday. So we have a lot of great analysis for you. So just a reminder, of course, that all of these presentations are for educational purposes only, and trading is not suitable for all people. So please consult a financial advisor and only trade with money you can afford to lose. Also, all of the sessions will be recorded individually, and they will be available on TimingResearch.com, as well as if you search for Timing Research on YouTube, Substack, or your favorite podcast app, you'll be able to find them there as well. So to open the day for us, we have Fausto Pugliese here of Cyber Trading University, and happy to turn over the first session to him.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Dave. And thanks for that intro. Welcome back, everybody. It's always nice to be here on Dave's event. He does a great event. And yeah, we're going to basically just get right into trading and see what's going on. Been a lot of great action going on into the market. But could everybody hear me loud and clear? Let me just make sure. Barb, it's good to see you again. Bruce, everyone else? See, there's a bunch of people logged in here. All right. Good. All right, so regarding about what I'm going to show you, I don't know if anyone here had the opportunity to watch me. I want to talk about some of the stocks that are moving. I run some pretty, I run a bunch of, social media. I post all day on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of them. And I did a couple of posts yesterday on some stocks that we traded. I want to bring them up and show you what they are. I want to start off. Let me just bring up one right here. I don't know what you guys are a fan of, but here's my Instagram page right here. And I just posted these up yesterday. So Palantir, we'll talk a little about that one. Supercomputers was yesterday. We're going to talk a little about that one. And Costco, I posted this morning about the Costco trade. And then also, you can see here politicians trading with Pelosi over here. But if you could just watch this video really quick, it's just very short. And then I'm going to go into these stocks because I own the stock right now. And I want to show you exactly what it looks like when you're in that position. So let me just play the video really quick, and then we'll go into the trading part of it. Okay. So supermicrocomputers, symbol SMCI, is going crazy today. It's about double digits for this week. But why is it? What's happening? And is there still room to run? Let's dig in a little bit deeper because this could be one of the next hottest trades of the week. First, SMCI has earnings after the close on Tuesday, and the traders are hoping to get some real clarity on their accounting. The situation, as what they see, would be the right news to make that stock give the momentum and make a nice little pop. Now, second, listen, the real big driver is AI stocks are still on fire. Now, SMCI is a key player in the AI data centers, and they're ramping up in a new production on the NVIDIA new Blackwell platform. It's a pretty big deal. So it could be another big momentum play for the AI sector. Now, let's talk about charts. SMCI is pushing through some major resistance levels after coming down from some major highs in the $120, $130 price range. So there's been some big volume movers going on right now, which is bringing it very attractive. Now, to hold at these levels could be another big run, but let's be real. After a run like this, we have to watch and see if there's no profit taking. So if sellers step in, we might want to get a pullback on it. We might see something like that. So we got to be careful of some serious action kicking in. So what do you think? Do you think SMCI has got more room to run, or is it about to cool off? Drop me a comment. Let me know what your take is on it. And if you want to catch some of these big moves before they happen, make sure you follow so you don't miss my next biggest breakdown. See you in the next trade. All right, traders. And just at a quick, let's post that link up there if you guys have not subscribed to it. Here's our shorts here on our YouTube channel. And Dave, you can just post that link right there. So I don't know what you guys are a fan of. Some people don't like Instagram, don't have an account. Maybe YouTube. YouTube doesn't really, you can watch any of those videos. And you can see we got over 3,000 videos on there. Now, the purpose of here is not just to kind of talk about that, these specific things, but the goal is that you got to learn how to trade, right? And so everybody wants to know, like, David, and I see some of you posted in there, like, well, while you're in this stock, could you look at this stock? there's always something that is going to be moving in the market. The market, there are 25,000 stocks out there. And if you've been following us at Cybertrade University, I've been doing this for 35 years, that there's something that's new. I mean, like here we had the elections came up. So there's been a lot of stocks that moved today in the market. And when President Trump got elected, we're going to talk a little about those things. But let me go here in supercomputers really quick. Let me just show you what's going on, and let me educate you guys a little bit. So I own supercomputers right here. I had 300 shares of it. I want to bring up here's yesterday's big move right here. And you could see here's the actual stock right here. And I got in somewhere right around here when it started breaking out. And you could see how the stock made a big move. Now, you could look right here on the long-term chart. You could see how supercomputers right here started as at $28 and it went to 30 and so on. So I chased the stock going into the second day. Now, let me just bring this back way back last year. Now, this is obviously a reverse stock split. The stock was basically in a $1,200 price range and he implemented it. But look at the stock where it was at. It started right around $28 and it ran all the way up to about 120 and it just got smashed. Now, I don't know about you, but I love what's called bottom fishing. Okay. Now, if you want to learn how to be a good, investor, a swing trader, an options trader, you have to learn how to day trade first, because this is how things trickle into it. Now, I'm going to draw a trend line over here really quick for you, and I'm going to show you what I saw. So right here, when I draw that trend line right there, this is what you have to notice. And this is things that we will point out, if you follow us at Cybertrade University. This is what we teach you. Lot of resistance, lot of resistance, lot of resistance, lot of resistance, lot of support. Okay. Lot of resistance. So going back from 2003 for one whole year, this stock was kryptonite at $28. Now you could see right here, it finally, when it broke down, went all the way down to this new low right here, $15. And then you could see what's called consolidation. And the stock went up, hit resistance levels here, and it started building a base right here. This is what we're looking for. Support, 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 support. And then right here, going back into February at the $27 price, which was this, all these support levels right here that you see here, it finally decided to go higher. So some people are like, I'm stuck in NVIDIA, NVIDIA here, NVIDIA there, Amazon there. Okay, great. But wouldn't it be nice if you had NVIDIA and saw NVIDIA at 120 today, where it's 130, and then you found out it dropped to $15? Would you be a buy at $15, $25 in NVIDIA? And some people might be saying, NVIDIA will never happen. Well, it happens, okay? Because SMCI was trading at the same exact price as where NVIDIA is today. So you could see how much of a market cap they could lose. Now, the thing is this: I don't care about NVIDIA. Or SMCI. I have no personal feelings for these stocks. I have nothing. I don't care about it. But what I do care about is trying to buy something as cheap as possible. Okay. And what you can see right here with all this action going on, let me clear this out. Clear all drawings. You could see right here as I zoom in, the stock now obviously has got a nice push on it. And on the intraday, you could see it right there. It's at big resistance. Okay. Now, a question for all of you here. If you're paying attention, I'm going to ask everyone, and you should all be able to answer this question. What is driving the stock? What makes a stock go up and down in the market? Can everybody answer that question? What makes them go up and down? If you can't answer this question, let me tell you something. You should not be trading. Okay. Everyone should just put in a chat. Thank you very much, Bill. Everyone else? That's it? Only 2 people? Institutions, Barb? No. That's not what drives the market. Anyone else? Deborah, what about you? Chart fund? I like that word. Charts fund. What do you think? Terry, you're absolutely right. You got the nail on the head. Depending on how you say it, but it's 2 things: buyers or sellers, or supply and demand. Okay. So a little history about myself. If you haven't read my book, or if you've seen me before, I was a market maker. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me just sell the stock really quick, because I think it's going down. I'm seeing orders out here. I want to get out. Let me just lock in a profit right here. Hold on a second. Position, market, sell. All right, let me just take that profit of 1,300. So anyway, what makes stocks go up and go down is buyers and sellers. Now, what you're looking at right here, on the left-hand side is what happened in the past. All right. Now, what we need to focus on is what's going on in the future. And the future is this: orders. And right here, I want to show you something very important. Now, let's figure this out for a second. Could anybody tell me right here, where do you kind of see a support and resistance levels? Does anybody here see a support and resistance? Well, if you look from yesterday, that was a resistance, right? Right around there. And we look at the long-term chart. It looks like somewhere right around here, right? Would you say? You guys agree? What number is that right there? What number you got right there? What do you think? Ballpark, average. What are you guys feeling? It looks like somewhere around 45. Right? Does everybody agree with me? Resistance, resistance, support. Now, this is the left of the chart, right? What I'm going to show you right now is the right of the chart, which is the future. All right, so let's look at the future, what's going on out there. Let me clear this out. Clear my drawings. And this is called level 4. This is where I see all the future orders are. Now, you'll notice right here, this is 9:30 this morning. And you could see right here that there was orders here in the pre-market, but these orders filled in. This order right here is at $45. There's 292,000 shares sitting out there at $45. Okay. And you got another 148,000 at 39. You got a couple other sellers at 44, 43. So the lines are really thick right around here. The orders are really focused between 43 and 45. 45 is really the big resistance level. Okay. Well, what did the stock do? It went up, got close to these sellers, and now she's starting to trend down a little bit. So right now she's at 41. Now, at the end of the day, we made money, right? Now you're seeing at real time where the buyers and sellers are. So when you're looking at these orders right here, fellow traders, let me clear my trades. Bring this back. The stock looks awesome, but how do you know what happened in the past is indicative of the future? Well, the only way to see that is see those orders that were in the past that are there today. And that's what's happening there. All right. Now, I got two other positions that are opened. And this stock came out with news today, DOMH. And it's not really the easiest stock. I want to find something a little bit easier for you. Hold on. How about NVIDIA? Everybody like NVIDIA? Everybody likes NVIDIA stock, right? What's wrong with it? Everyone wants to know about NVIDIA. All right, so I'm long NVIDIA. I own it at 133. I'm up about $55. Okay, I only bought 100 shares of it. Now, looking back on history, you could see that if I draw a trend line here, right around here from yesterday, stock had a very difficult time getting past 134.50 to 135, right? I mean, look what happened this morning when it started out at 9:30 yesterday. Things shot up from 130 all the way up in a matter of 30 minutes, an hour, which is pretty much the average trading in the morning. And then obviously it went down, came back, never really got past that 134.50. Now, why is that? What made that resistance levels? Was it, do you have to keep going back and back in history, back and back? What made that stock not get past 134.50? Does anyone here know? What do you think? And it's not supply and demand. Well, kind of. But it's not resistance. Barb, you're right. sellers. Now, do you see sellers on a chart? No, because this is the left of the chart. We got to look at the right. The right is over here somewhere. Here's the right, but I don't see anybody. So let's go hop and see where the orders are. Would you say? Let me clear this out. And let me bring that up. Here's the right of the chart. And if you notice right here, here's 9:30 this morning. All of a sudden, this order shows up. That order is at 135. And you can see 134.50. And does anyone know how to add? Okay, because if you don't, give you a little advice. You should always have a calculator with you. So if you really want to know how much that is, that's 745,000 plus 124,000, right? Times, let's say 135. So you're talking about $117 million is sitting out there right at that price. So I don't know about you, but my 100 shares doesn't mean crap, okay? But what I do know is if you want to follow the institutions, the algorithms, the high-frequency trades, the dark pools, all that things that you always heard about, that's where you got to focus on, all right? So do you think you're smarter than $117 million worth sitting out there right now? Because that's what's out there right now, and that's the right of the chart. And these are the things that you have to be very prepared for when you go out there in trading. All right. Now, let's have a little fun here. Does anyone here have a stock that you want me to take a look at? Give me any stock. Let's look at something, and I'll see if is there anything I really kind of like that will probably give us a good little support and resistance. What's this thing doing? This one I still own. That's something else. And Domzo. Okay. Soon's. Okay, we traded that stock too. SOUN. Soon's not really doing too much right now. It's kind of flat. It's only about 2%. FTNT. That stock's been moving up pretty nicely. Volume is a little light. It's only about 700,000. I need something with a little bit more volume, a little bit more action. I could look it up, but I'm probably not going to see that much action for you as orders go, because that means there's not a lot of people trading it. Let me see. Palantir. Okay. So I did a video on Palantir. Just bring this up over here. This is our YouTube channel. And Palantir right here explodes off earnings. You can see it right there. Palantir crushes earnings. So I did 2 videos, and those were done a couple of days ago. You can see it right here. There's Palantir, and there's another one, Palantir, massive earnings bounce. So you can see it had a lot of views, a lot of likes on it. So let me show you. You know what? Let me show you the video really quick, because this is a pretty cool video. Watch this video really quick right here. This one was a pretty fast one. Just came out of earnings, and they blew the numbers. Look what's happening right now. Earnings came out. Boom. We're at 96, and it's still going. Woo. Carrie, John, Louise, Abdul all did great. Some of them predict they might go to 100. Congratulations, guys. Hey, everybody. We just traded Palantir, and it beat earnings. So exciting. Thank you all for supporting CTU. Let's keep momentum going. So that stock right there, you could see where Palantir is right now. I have it on a swing trade. It's on a different account. I don't mix my long-term swing trades, my day trades. I keep them on a separate account, which I highly recommend you do. But Palantir right now, you could see it it almost went to a high, hit almost 118. That earnings announcement play was right here when it was at 80. And you could hear where he was saying, hey, some of us think it was going to go to 100. Go watch the video. Just like us, friend us. You'll see what's going on right there. But that stock had a really, really big move right there. Now, the question is, where's Palantir going from here? Which one of you probably are asking. So Palantir, just to show you, it went to a high. This is the problem when you have a stock that's breaking all-time highs. It's kind of hard to find resistance levels. And when they break these big resistance levels, it's almost uncharted territories. Reddit did the same thing. I'll show you that one too. But let's go check on the right of the chart here. I'm sure we got going on. So here's the right of the chart. And as I zoom out here a little bit further, you could see that there are big orders out here, 119 and 120. You got 300,000 and you got another 80,000. So 120, if you watch those videos, you'll hear me tell you, I'm probably thinking it's going to hit close to 120. And that was like 4 days ago. Okay. So my traders in the room right now are really killing it, trading that stock right now on a swing trade. On a day trade, you know, it's not the easiest stock to trade, but if you're looking at it and you want to know where it's going, that's what you want to see. So that one's doing pretty well. Palantir. All right. Let me look at another one. What do we say? Who's got one here? Let me see what that one's doing. CMG. Chipotle. The problem with Chipotle is not going anywhere. Chipotle, this is the issue I want to kind of tell you as a trader. Why are you in Chipotle? They did a reverse stock split, and it's been sitting here since the reverse stock split at $56. That's why a lot of people don't like to do reverse stock splits, okay? Because this is what happens. So looking at Chipotle, it's not going anywhere, okay? Sometimes your money's better well used than being in Chipotle. So not really going to look at that one. It's more not a waste of our time. By the way, whatchamacallit, Super Microcomputers got earnings announcements after the close. So we're going to probably do a video on that. We're going to be live on YouTube. So if you guys want to come in, definitely subscribe to the channel and you'll see how we'll trade that going into the close. All right. But I'm willing to buy it back. It all depends on how I see. What you need to see is how is it going into the close, because usually rumors are already out before it actually comes into play. And it's what they do with their phone call. TDT, I'll check out that one. Volume is, it's 900,000. Probably not going to see that many orders out there. Not really a fun stock to trade, but we might see something. We'll check it out. All right, so you can see it's got resistance levels at 125 on a long term. You got support at 112. When we look on the right of the chart, you got 6,000 there, not the 100,000s we were talking about. You got the 6,000 here, so not really that many people are trading it. It's not really a good moving stock. All right, so it's kind of flat. Rumble, no volume. Stock's not doing anything. Nice little move, something we would not trade. We would not trade. Like I said, there are better, more active stocks to trade than to trade those. So this is basically the reason why I asked this question to everybody. Now you're starting to see why I would be in this position versus I would not be on that position. Because sometimes you got like, you know what? It's not going anywhere. I'm missing this one. I'm missing that one. Why not? Let me bring up Reddit. This is another one that we trade. Look at Reddit. Look at this stock right here in November. $80 stock up to $230. Okay. You holding Candler, number 2. Would you rather be in Reddit for the same price when it was all year long than being in Chipotle? This is what you have to realize as a trader. And, you know, first of all, I don't know who trained you or where you learn it, but this is what you learn as being when you surround yourself with gurus like us, because we say, hey, you know what, just cut your loss, move on. It's not going anywhere. Let's go move on to something else. All right. But here you have that stock did really well. By the way, anyone here trade Bitcoin? Anybody here trade Bitcoin? All right. So Bitcoin right here, another stock that really hasn't been going anywhere. iBit kind of trades with it, but you could actually see Bitcoin orders. And let me just show you if some people don't know that. Here's our Bitcoin orders right here. You can see there's 280 Bitcoins hovering around 100. And 500 at 110 and so on. There's no real buyers. There's real sellers out there. Now, if you notice, you see all those sellers out there in Bitcoin, all those orders out there, the lines are up there. That's basically the heat map, but here are the orders. This is the problem. Do you notice here on iBit, hasn't really gone past those numbers. Those are the highs. So we're having some really selling pressure for a little while because the run was back in November when President Trump got elected. Actually, it was last year when the ETFs came out. But $40 to $50, you get to the point right now is like am I really doing anything right now with Bitcoin? It's going up, it's going down, or some people can't trade Bitcoin. Maybe I'll trade the ETF. ETF trade side by side with it. Is it really going nowhere? Probably not. Probably not. So for a conclusion, everybody, to move on before I have to get ready to start my podcast in 5 minutes from now. But to end up for everyone, this is how we look in trading to the morning. Now, if anyone here would like to join Cyber Trading University, all you have to do is I want to invite all of you to my trading floor, and here's the link right there. So if anyone's here interested in registering, here's our trading floor. Just bring this over here as you go watch it. And these are all our traders that are in here right now. And right now there's about over 210 traders in there. Here's all our instructors that are here. Right now they're trading the stock LFWE. We do set up alerts. We're on Telegram. We're on X. We're on everything. These are all our traders right now. We're having live audio commentary going on right now. Josh is obviously speaking, and he's talking. I muted so you can't hear it. But if anyone here would like to come and join us all day long after you have these wonderful 2 days of speakers out here, just click on that link right there, and we'll be happy to join the trading room and see the stocks that we trade in the morning, talk to other traders around the world, and just basically what it's like to be in a trading room. It's been around for over 35 years. All right. Any last minute questions before I go? That was a quick 30. That was a pretty quick 30 minutes. Went pretty quick. All right. So once again, everyone, David does a great job here. David, thanks for having me again. Another fantastic event. And everyone, he does have great gurus here. Listen to all of them. I see Norman Hallett's coming up. Looking forward to hear. Norman's an awesome, awesome trader. Love his psychology behind it. Anka, same thing. Got some great speakers in here. Try a little bit of everyone's stuff. And, and the whole idea is just don't make the same mistake that most people do, is a 90% failure rate in trading. You don't want to be part of 90% failure rate? Well, go out there, find a team. If it's not me or somebody, but you definitely should go out there and try to sample a couple of products out there, everyone else. But it's easier to learn, if you want to earn. So get yourself educated. All right, guys. Thank you so much, David. Everybody, happy trading. And hopefully we'll see you all registered. And I'll hopefully see you tomorrow in my trading room. All right. Good luck, everybody.